Hello, and welcome to tonight's stream. I hope you guys are all having a lovely evening. I apologize for no stream yesterday. I originally was gonna stream because I always stream on Mondays, but then I was like, you know, I'm kind of tired, and then I just didn't stream. I didn't go to sleep. I thought about going to sleep, and then I remembered that I have really bad insomnia, so I ended up just doing random stuff until like 3 or 4, and then I went to bed. But stream today, I was less tired today when I got home, so I was like, cool, this'll work, we'll have a stream. It was a little bit late. That's because I accomplished stuff beforehand. Usually I stream and then I do a bunch of stuff afterwards, but I'm trying to change it up a little bit to see if I can work on improving my sleeping schedule. I don't know how successful it's going to be, but I'm gonna see how it goes. If I at least like don't have as many things I feel pressured to do after stream, maybe it'll help me calm down earlier. And if it doesn't, then I guess I just won't have as much to do after stream. Either way, you know, I at least have a lot of stuff I needed to do done, except I didn't actually finish doing most of the things because I would start something and then I would get distracted with a related thing, and then I'd get distracted by an unrelated thing, and then I'd get distracted by some other thing, and then I'd go back to one of the things I was doing, get distracted by a new thing, go back to one of the other things, and just kind of round and round in these really confusing circles and stuff where I would work on a little bit of something and then work on a little bit of something else. But I mean, I did accomplish or at least partially accomplish a pretty large amount of things. I've finally almost finished up with my big sorting project for Hilltop, so I'm pretty excited to get all the boxes out of my house. But I didn't actually finish because, like I said, I got distracted. I worked for a solid 45 minutes before I got distracted doing like a million other things. Because part of the way through, I remembered that I needed to schedule my stream so that even though it was going to be later than usual, people would be able to tell that I was going to have one. And so I got up to do that, and then I thought, you know, I'm gonna clean up my desk so that I don't have to sit on the floor to sort these cards. I can sit at my desk. So I started cleaning out the things on my desk, but then when I saw some of the cards that were on my desk, they reminded me that somebody wanted me to find any Gengars I have, because Gengar's their favorite Pokemon and they want all the Gengars. So I remembered that I was supposed to find all my duplicate Gengars, so I started going through my boxes looking for the Gengars. And while I was doing that, I noticed a box full of reverses, and I remembered that I've been trying to like go through some of my boxes of reverses and pull out any of like the good cards. So I started going through the reverses, and then I remembered that there was a box with a whole bunch of reverses in it in the other room that I had wanted to look at. So I went and I went through boxes in there, and then one of the boxes I found like some like slightly more expensive cards in it. It wasn't like the box I was looking for, but then I ended up going through the other random box to pull out everything I wanted from it, and then I got back to looking for the box with all the reverses, and then I did find it after I dumped a whole box of cards on the floor, and then I left them there because it wasn't necessarily just like in the middle of the floor. Like there's this ironing board propped up like sideways in the closet, and then just boxes surrounding it, and it felt like in between the ironing board and a big box, and like I was like, I'm going to have to move like multiple boxes, like big boxes, in order to get these cards. So I was like, I have too much I'm doing, I will just come back to that. So I got my box of reverses, I came in here, I was going through those, and then once I kind of finished that, I went back to looking for the Gengars. I was like, oh, I should work on that, because I want to find the Gengars. And then as I was going through and looking for the Gengars, I found some other nice reverses and was like, oh wow. And so I got distracted like looking for reverses, and then I remembered that I'm looking for all of my Oshawotts for one of my friends. So I started also looking for Oshawotts while looking for the Gengars and for the other random valuable cards that I wanted. And I went through a lot of boxes. At one point, I suddenly remembered that I wasn't sure whether or not I had sold my second Gengar VMAX Alt-Art. So then I went to go find my binders to see if I could find a second Gengar VMAX Alt-Art. And then I went through all my binders, and then I saw my Flapple collection, and I was like, you know, I should really start pulling all of my Flapples out of my cards to put in here. And then I was like, wait a second. I'm not letting this happen again. I do not have the time for this. So I was just like, okay, I will come back to the Flapples, but I do not have time for today. So I'm proud of that. You know, then I kept going through boxes, and then while I was going through the boxes, I also found a handful of like really nice cards like this and this, and I was like, what? Why aren't these cards in top loaders? So I also started making a pile of cards to put in top loaders, and then I found some like random energy cards in the boxes I was going through, so I also started making a pile of energies to throw away, because I've just started throwing energies away because I have so many of them, it's pointless to keep them. So but then, you know, finally I finished going through all the boxes I was looking for. I got them all put away. At that point I had like 15 minutes before stream started. So then I started going through one of these boxes behind me for cards, and then I started finding some really spicy like vintage cards that I didn't really know that I had, and I was just like, dang, okay. And so I kind of got distracted with those, but I did keep looking for the Gengars. But at the end of the day, I barely found any Gengars. I found like, I think 2 or 3. And there are so many other Gengars that I know I have. And now I'm really, really confused because I have no idea where they are. Like, I don't understand where they are. Where could they be? I don't know. Somewhere. Like, I know that my collection is pretty messy, but I thought I had at least gotten it sorted enough. But nope. There are just spicy cards missing once again. I'll find them somewhere, maybe. I'm so confused as to where I put them. Welcome to everyone in the chat. 8 a.m. I do not like 8 a.m. You know what's weird is over the last week, I've woken up at 8 a.m. twice. And the one time, it was because I accidentally fell asleep at 1, which was crazy. I haven't fallen asleep before 3 a.m. in like months. So that was super weird that I fell asleep at 1. And then I like woke up at 8 and was like, my light is on, my contacts are in, I did not clean my makeup off. I should go take care of all of these things. And then I did, and then I went back to sleep until like 4 in the afternoon. I got a lot of sleep that night. It was pretty nice. And then I'm trying to remember, what was the other day that I woke up at 8? One day I just woke up at 8. One reason, like, I went to bed at like 4. I woke up at 8. I was just like, why? And then I think I just went back to sleep. I was just like, there's no good reason for this. I think I will sleep. Yes, spiciness everywhere. There's so much of it, and I can't keep track of it all. I really should try to like sort things better so I can at least know where the best stuff is, but at the end of the day, there's just spicy stuff everywhere. Like, let me grab these cards that I found earlier that I was just like, okay. Cause see, I found this first edition Jungle Flareon. Sadly not the holofoil, but it's still a first edition, and it's in pretty alright condition. It's near mint, other than like this little dot right here. But I almost wonder if you could just rub that off. Maybe not. But yeah, so this is like very, very light play. Just chilling in there. Did not know I had it. Now at least I'm pretty certain that I don't have a first edition foil one, but I probably have a foil one, because I think I've seen the foil one at some point in the last little bit. But yeah, this one's still pretty spicy. I'm looking it up. I need to know like how valuable this one is. How valuable is this random spicy Flareon that's just been chilling with a bunch of other random older cards? It's like a $15 card, just vibing in there. I'm gonna stick that one in the top loader too. Man, if it was near mint, it would have been 25. The lightly playeds go for mostly about 15, but honestly, it's like so little whitening that makes it not near mint. So I feel like I would value it at $17 to $18. The TCG player for light play, technically 15. But either way, a very nice card just to find in there. And then I also found this foil Misdreavus from, I think it's Neo Destiny. Unfortunately, this one is actually damaged. You can see it's got some creases on it. But it's such a pretty card. But unfortunately, yeah, it's pretty beat up. And then I also found this Slowking from Neo, I think, Genesis, that's got this nice swirl on here. And I don't know what, I didn't pull this one out yet. We shall check it out. Oh, wow. That's probably near mint. It's got like very, very faint whitening just on the top, and I guess a little bit of hollow scratch. But yeah, very spicy card. Did not know it was there. It was just chilling in the random box. And then I guess I should check if that one needs a top loader too. I have no clue. I mean, it's not a first ed, but it is still a very spicy card. Genesis, I was right. It is Neo Genesis. I am proud of myself for getting that right. Oh, wow. This is a little bit more expensive than I thought. If I consider a light play, it is 17. And if I consider it near mint, it is 22. I was expecting like $9-10, so we will get him in a top loader. He needs to be in a top loader. I wonder if I'm wrong on this Misdreavus too, because if this is an $8 damaged card, or at least this guy, if he was damaged, would be $8. How valuable is the Misdreavus? It's not from the same set, but it's still pretty spicy. Oh yeah. Let's see. Damaged is yeah, it's an $11 card. Damaged. And I'm just over here like, this probably isn't worth much because it's damaged. No, it's still worth $11. This is why going through my collection is so much fun, because it's just full of all of these really crazy things that I don't know that I have. Like, apparently, if I counted correctly, I think that I have 3 Team Plasma Full Art Dialga EXs. 3. I originally thought I had 1. Then I found a second one, and I was like, I guess I have 2 now. And then I was looking in a completely different box, and I found one. And I'm like, I don't think I moved one of them here, so this might just mean that I have 3 of them. I'm not 100% sure, though, because I did not see them all at the same time. But as I was going through boxes, I'm fairly certain I saw 3 of them. Like, I don't know where they came from. And I don't even know how expensive of a card it is, but am aware that the Team Plasma full arts are typically pretty expensive. Yeah, it's like a $40 card. And I may have 3 of them. Why do I have 3? I don't know. Probably just... I mean, one of them I found in a binder that I had bought from someone. Like, it was a collection I had bought. And it was just, like, hiding in the back of the binder. So maybe I didn't know it was there. And then one of them I'm assuming I bought from the place that I now work before I got my job there. And I have no idea where the other one would have come from. Yes, I do have a lot of cards. I find it pretty funny that I've gotten to the point that I have so many cards that I'm just constantly finding things that I did not know that I had. It is very, very entertaining to me, and I think very entertaining to everyone else as well. Because I get to find fun surprises and be like, oh wow, look at this. This is like a $40 card that was just chilling here. And then you guys get to see all my cool stuff when I get excited about finding it. It's great. I mean, if I go through more of the stuff in that box up there, there's probably some more pretty expensive cards just vibing. Like, a lot of the stuff in there is a bit, like... It's a lot of stuff from really early on when I started collecting that I haven't touched very often, usually just to go through like part of the box because it has like a bunch of my Sword and Shield V duplicates. So, but then there's like the other whole like 3/4 of the box that's just other random older stuff. So I mean, you know, if we don't have any orders, we can go through some of it. Here's the stuff that I grabbed in my handful. I don't know how expensive this one is, but it's cute. This is like, I think it might be a $10 card now. But either way, you know, lots of fun tag. Oh, another one! I apparently also have like 3 of this card and I didn't know it. But I mean, you cannot have too many Eevee Snorlaxes. Like, this card is just amazing. We got some full arts. We got an Arceus Dialga Palkia, Wooper, a Giratina Star, some random GXs. We got Lusamine, Jirachi, Tapu Lele, got Necrozma, Raichu, then just a bunch of random holofoils. Oh, I like the sizer. Yeah, you know, just lots of great stuff. Let's see. Organize one box. Organize a single box of Pokemon. I mean, I could, but how big of a box do you mean? Because I have, let's see. I have boxes this large up to boxes that hold probably about 1,000 cards. But those are all full of magic cards right now, so I can't do one of those. But it is sell the 50 UPC sealed. I don't feel qualified to answer that question. I don't know. I'm not really certain with that one. Either way, they're definitely going to be things that are valuable in the long term. But it's hard to say if that's gonna be like valuable, like it's gonna always be worth 10% more than what MSRP was, or if that's valuable in that it's gonna quadruple in price in a couple years. I don't feel qualified to make much of an opinion on there. Me, what would I do? First off, I don't know how I would get that many. But on the chance that I did, I would probably set aside like 10 of them to just keep sealed. And then maybe open like 10 of them to get the promos to grade. I mean, I don't know if you'd for sure get a 10 with just 10, but it's possible. Looking into investing. So sealed magic is very, very, very different than sealed Pokemon. I do not recommend getting into sealed magic as an investment. unless you're focusing on the collector boxes. Those are one of the very few things that goes up that much in price. Typically, magic boxes on release, you can find them for between, like, for a set box, which is usually what I buy, which is kind of the most popular, between 120 and 140. And then after it's no longer in print and stuff, they'll maybe go up to 200. But not, I just, from the magic boxes that I have observed from the past, like, 5-ish years, the basically just things we've had at work, most of them would not have been a very great investment. But there are certain things that are definitely a good investment with Magic. I mean, like I said, a lot of the collector boxes, but some of those are going to take a really long time, and there's some that'll definitely go up more than others. But yeah, in terms of just like regular boxes and stuff, not probably too worth it. There's occasionally going to be a set that ends up being really, really good, but magic boxes definitely aren't like Pokemon boxes in that, like, once they are out of standard and out of print, they quadruple in price. That rarely happens. The only boxes of Magic that I have seen shoot up have been a very small amount of collector boxes, like the Commander Legends. But that one also has like a $600 card you can pull from it, so it's not that surprising that it's extremely valuable. So the internet died, sad times. Well, I'm glad you're back. And let me hurry and check orders real quick before I get distracted longer. But yeah, investing in sealed magic is not something I would recommend. There's a reason that I just open all of my magic cards. Investing in magic is very, very different than Pokemon, because Pokemon, at this point, most of the value is tied in the collecting value. Magic is not that way. Magic, its first focus on what's going to make a card valuable is how playable it is. And then the collecting value comes after that. Quite a bit after that. And I guess it also depends, like, how easy is it to get the card, you know, stuff like that, if it's been reprinted. But yeah, Magic is not as focused on the collecting. They have put more effort into making cards collectible in terms of experimenting with different type of foils and rarities and stuff that just, you know, makes them a little bit more exciting or nicer to have in your deck. But usually that's going to be like a $10-15 difference in value as compared to, like, Pokemon cards. Gengar VMAX. The regular version of that card, last I checked, it could change now, was around like $15. And the alternate art of that same card was going for about $140. That is a 10 times difference. That is usually not the case with Magic unless it's like a card worth under $10. It's really about how playable a card is. Like, for example, the most expensive card from the most recent set, Dominaria United, Shieldred. It has gone up in value since release. The reason being, it's playable. Yes, they did print multiple versions of the card, some of which are very collectible, very spicy versions of the card. They've got the textured foil, the showcase that can also come in a foil, and the Phyrexian that can also come in a foil. But most of those are pretty close to the same price and not that far off from the most basic version of the card. They're all in that like $45 to $65-ish range. Why? Because mostly because people are playing it. In the standard format, it's huge right now. Shieldred is in like 90% of popular decks because it's just that good of a card to play. It gives you such an advantage, and it can take out your opponents pretty quickly if they just simply play the game. So its value is all in terms of that. I mean, it's also fun to play in Commander. I built it as a Commander. I haven't done too much with the deck so far. I've only played it once or twice. But it definitely, like, it just punishes your opponents for playing the game, and that is why the card is valuable. Not because it's a rare printing. Because there are other cards in this set that are also printed in textured foil, in showcase foil. Most of those cards are less than $5. So it really, really makes it a difference. Man Blazer, I regret selling that Gengar VMAX. I wish I'd held on to it, but I do hope that it gets a good grade for you. But I regret letting it go. Like, of course I didn't need to, but having 2 was fun. Now I just have 1 and he's sad and lonely. I mean, I do have the 1 regular one too, but that one's not quite as spicy. Anyways, I don't believe we've got any orders, so we should go through my box. Oh! I forgot I have random McDonald's packs on top of it. Here's my random box. It's got this random magic card in it too. I'm gonna just sit that over here. So I did kind of look through a little bit of this earlier, but a lot of it's kind of mixed up and random. Like, this is just a bunch of random Sword and Shield stuff. Ew, no, I don't go to parties. Parties aren't fun. I don't like parties. This is just how I went to work with my fancy collared shirt and my super cool earrings. I'm very, very fond of them. And then I also have a cool skirt with chains on it, and they jangle, and it's great. Alright, so I think this section probably isn't going to be anything too spicy, though I guess there are full arts in it. We've also got a bunch of foil energies and vintage energies. Oh, that's kind of spicy. I wonder if that needs a top loader. Let's ask TCG player. Does a reverse holofoil Holland energy from... Oh, I feel like I should know what it is, because it's... I don't know if that's Skyridge. It doesn't seem... I don't think it's Skyridge. But it's close. Let's see. It is Dragon Frontiers. That is the one. Because I get those set symbols mixed up a lot because they're slightly similar. Alright, let's see what a reverse goes for. Oh, surprisingly, it's under $5 for a reverse. Usually, like, reverse special energies get pretty expensive in the vintage stuff. We've got a couple different spacey energies in there. What? I love for it. We got more random spacey energies. Lots of vintage energies. But let's see. We've got lots of VMAXs. I don't know where I should put my camera. This box kind of takes up a lot of space. There's some full arts. Oh, nice, the peers. I was wondering where all my peers were. Get a little Mincito. Bunch of random V's, some nice promos, more full arts, more V's and full arts and VMAXs. I was kind of wondering where some of these cards were. This and the Crowsmart full art. I love that card. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here that this explains where it all went. I wonder if I have any of my Fusion Strike stuff in here, because I think I'm missing a decent bit of Fusion Strike stuff. Well, I know this came out, I think, at the same time as Fusion Strike, but I don't know that I've seen any Fusion Strike cards in here. But yeah, we just got piles upon piles of ultra rares and full arts, and I don't know if there's a pile in this box, but I have lots of piles in other places of the, like, secret rares and alt arts. They'll just be like little piles of them. Oh, there's a secret rare. It's like one of the really, really cheap secret rares, but it is a secret rare. Ew, I don't know why those are in here. Oh, but we do have this nice little shiny back there. I would have to find it. I probably have a lot of Jungle Pikachus, but we'll see if we can find one or more, I guess, in this box. You know what? I'm gonna move this box to the side of me, and we will just pull out a stack at a time. I think this will be so much ever, like, bulkish value. Yeah, a lot of the V's are only, you know, 50-cent to $2 cards, but that adds up pretty quickly when you have a pile. Oh, here's some that I got from people, like giveaways and stuff. Ooh, spicy. Got lots and lots and lots of ultra rares. And more baby shinies. Oh, my Dragabolts! Amazing. Spicy energy, and then a bunch more of these. Alright, that was a pretty good little stack there. And that's, I think, the most boring one. Yes! So many of the alt arts have been jumping in price, and that's made it even worse that I sold them. Like, it just makes me sad. I'm like, why did I do that? Why? It's because I wanted to buy magic cards. Was it worth it? I'm not sure. Probably not quite, but alas, such is life. Sometimes you will make poor decisions for the sake of magic cards, and really, you know, any cards. I like this. I think it's Korean. Spicy. Flapples! Oh, there's a cute Pikachu. I love this one so much. So many random cards. We got like some promos mixed in here. Looks like this is mostly just, I don't even know what's, oh, these are my McDonald's cards. Yeah, I love this Slowbro. And oh, the Wailord. Just fun stuff. Let's see, what do I have in my next pile? I think most of this row is just gonna be holofoils. This box was like kind of sorted at some point. Some of the sections of it got mixed up though, so it's not like entirely sorted. But it does look like this is mostly just regular holos in this one. So let's move to a different row. This should be the spicy row. I don't know how spicy, but we're gonna find out. Oh, the Jolteon. Ooh, the Blastoise. Zekrom. I like this Sylveon. Flareon. All the Eevees. And we got the more recent Eevees. Those are the promo ones. Some Japanese ones. Got a whole bunch of GXs. Shiny GX. Baby Shiny. So many GXs. Ooh, I like the Malamar. Ooh, I love these little promos. I think there's a black and white promo. Hehe. It's Smogmog. One day I'll get a true German Smogon, and it's gonna be great. I like that Diglett. That's nice. Ooh, promo Misdreavus. Also, I just realized we got a first ed Dark Jolteon. I'm kind of curious how expensive that one is. See, like, I'm so used to looking through like piles of expensive cards like this at work all the time. Just like, it's just normal to see them. And so I'm not always used to like taking the time to like pick out cards like, oh, this is expensive. Maybe this should be somewhere else. Unless it's like, you know, really expensive. Then we make sure it goes in the case. That one's also probably light play. Light play is, it's like $8. I'm at least gonna put it in something better than a penny sleeve. Though it does not need a top loader. But it can have better than a penny sleeve in my bulk. Yeah, it's fun to just go through it and find. No, I'm not selling any more of my old tarts. I'm probably either never gonna sell them or I'm gonna hold on to them for like several years. So I will not be selling any more old tarts for at least a good while. Alright, let's see what next pile do I have to go through. Well, this one starts with a shiny and a flare and some more shinies. What is Articuno doing in here? My cross sheep! Amazing. By the way, shout out to my Yu-Gi-Oh poll, since they randomly threw out a ban list a couple days ago, and it wasn't as, you know, exciting as some of the previous times at work when ban lists have been put out, because, you know, like Skill Drain, when that got taken off, that was a pretty big deal. It was a card that was worth a good bit, went up quite a lot in price. But then the last one, it was Change of Heart that was like the big deal, but so far I haven't heard anything in terms of things being taken off that's been huge. They did completely ban Crystron, which, I mean, they kind of thought, everybody kind of thought that that was just gonna happen in the previous ban list, and they did end up limiting it to only one per deck, but now they're just like, yeah, Crystron can go. But that card already lost most of its value. It'll just be like 0. There's no value in Crystrons anymore. But interestingly enough, the main card that people like needed to get banned, Mystic Mine, they did not ban it. They did not do anything about it. And that is a card that is actually, there's some really crazy stuff in here. That is a card that is kind of ruining the format. A lot of the local players are switching to playing Pokemon at this point because they're just sick of trying to play against Mystic Mine. That's just kind of impossible. It's been really interesting to kind of see how it plays out, but ultimately it does not seem like people are liking where it's at. Hey, welcome, Lizard Man. Everybody say happy birthday to Cody. It is, in fact, his birthday. That's who Lizard Man is, for those of you guys that don't know. Wait a second. What's this pile? Oh. Wow. Even more spice. Oh, holy smokes! The Celebi and Venusaur just chilling. Oh, Salamence. Man. Oh. This just keeps getting more spicy. And we got a bunch of EXs. And then, oh, Volcanion. The Jirachi! Wow. See, wasn't that box great? It was wild. Yeah, Blizzard's just trying to rub it in that I made the mistake of selling a bunch of my alt arts, including one that shot up like $60 after I sold it. I'm only a little bit in pain. Just a bit. Sad times for me. Anyways, I am gonna go ahead and refresh orders. I don't know that we've gotten any yet though, so we'll probably just keep vibing. Let me just quickly put my box back on the shelf though. But yeah, that's one of my more mild boxes. A lot of them are even crazier than that one. It's pretty great. Sold so many and always regret it. Yeah, that is in fact how it goes. I've just decided, like, you know what? The only singles that I'm going to sell at this point are going to be the type of stuff that I list on TCG Player, which is just almost purely playable cards. I mostly just sell playable cards on TCG Player. So, like, you know how to reverse a curse. Well, let me tell you, there are quite a few effective ways. I would highly recommend my video, Wiki How to Reverse a Curse. It will give you all the information you could need. Either way, you'll most likely need like a candle or some salt. But do not fear, you can escape the curse. I need the Leafeon. So very close. I don't even know what ones I have for sure at this point. Like, because I apparently have the Glaceon, the VMAX Glaceon. Don't know when or where, but I do. I'm not really sure if I have the which one? Sylveon. I am completely unsure, because I might have seen it recently, but I might have just been mixing it up with something else, so I have no idea. No clue. Anyways, we do have a little birthday present for Lizard Man. We've got a pack of Evolving Skies. And for those of you that are gonna be like, what? I want to buy Evolving Skies. I apologize. There is no more Evolving Skies. This was just a hidden pack. So let's go ahead and see what we can get for you. No, I'm not. I told you I'm not selling any of my alt arts. You already made me feel bad enough about the ones that are shot up in value. I'm not selling anymore. Also, I don't know where my Sandaconda alt arts are, so like, there's our code card. Whoosh. Ah, that was kind of close to the trash. Kind of. Alright, let's see what we can get for you. We're starting off with an energy. We have Gordy, Braviary, there's a Nuzleaf, a bunch of cards that want to stick together. We have Woobat, Eevee, Temple, Cutiefly, Applin, we got a Gorgeist Reverse, and a Duraludon VMAX. I would say that is pretty solid. It would have been better if it was an Eevee, but we will also accept a VMAX. So I'll go ahead and add those to your stack. Let's see. After I find it, that is. It's somewhere in here. Aha, there it is. We got him into your stack. Yeah, getting the codes is definitely quite the struggle. There are usually at least 2 or 3 people that just quietly snipe all the codes. Yeah, we straight up pulled you a whole building of a Pokemon. Why they decided to turn Duraludon into a skyscraper, I can't definitely say. Definitively. I don't know. No, I will never be selling my Eevee alts. The only reason I might sell them is if in 10 years from now they're worth like 2k a piece. Then maybe. You'd have to give me a lot of money to get me to sell them, and I don't have duplicates of most of the Eevees, so I'd be especially uninterested in getting rid of them. Cause see, most of my alt arts I don't have duplicates of anymore. Only a couple of them, like the Articuno and oh, what was the other one? I don't know. I know I have a duplicate of the Articuno though. I pulled like 3 of them. I think I got rid of 1, but I still have 2 and I'm keeping them because I worked too hard pulling those silly alt art Articunos. Let's see. I'm gonna check orders again real quick. Ooh, I think we've got our first order for the night. Yes, we've got 8 brilliant stars for Mamba. Yes, we gotta get that spice. Let's see. So now I have to find the brilliant stars and then find out how much I have. There are 2. One moment. There's a pile of cards on top of the brilliant stars. So I just gotta like, you know, I gotta get to it. Let's see. That can go back there. Whoops. Oh. I got it. I attained the brilliant stars. Now I just need my scissors. Never pulled the Japanese. Man, yeah, that was wild times. I keep thinking about how much I wish that I had gotten some more Eevee Heroes when they did the reprint, but unfortunately I just straight up did not. I was distracted with some other random stuff that was going on, but I really shoulda paid more attention. Eevee Heroes really is a great set. I mean, unlike Evolving Skies, it is just entirely the Eevees. So if you want Eevees it is the set for you. I mean, it's literally called Eevee Heroes. It was a set destined for success from day one. Like you cannot go wrong with it. All right, that is 6, 7, 8. All right, Mamba, let's get some spicy brilliant stars pull. Or if I can make a shot. I've been doing pretty well recently. But I did break one of my nails, and I feel like that's gonna distract me from doing as good as I could. We've got a choice belt and my guy Muck. There is a code card. Whoosh. That was a pretty straight on like throw, but it ended up in a tin on the side of my desk instead of the trash. Alrighty. Next up we have Collapse Stadium and a Mimikyu. Not bad. Go ahead and sleeve that up. I forget that they reprinted this Mimikyu in here. I think it's weird that they did, but like, you do you, Pokemon Company. You do you. Whoosh. Haha, I got it! Aren't you proud of me? Second pack in. We did it. We got it in. Alrighty. Next up, we've got Purloin and Hexorus. Code card. Whoosh. I'm afraid the only singles that I'm selling right now are my Korean Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm trying to get rid of most of those. So if you want some really random Korean Yu-Gi-Oh Starlight, I got you. But no, not my Pokemon. I am not selling those right now, and I'm gonna try to avoid selling them from now on. We got Cleansing Gloves and Professor's Research. Because, like, I was sort of using them to fund my magic addiction. But with magic, one, I've gotten to the point where I have a really solid magic collection, and there's a lot more than I really have time to sort and handle and use to its, best. Kindler and Mewtwo. What the heck is up with these packs? They've been kind of rough. Whoosh. But yeah, so now my collection is pretty solid at this point, and I'm also in a much better financial situation personally, because, now I have 4 jobs instead of 3. And so it makes sense for my jobs to be able to support my hobbies a bit more. That was so close. Unfortunately, I am all out of Evolving Skies. I was not able to get as much as I would have liked with the reprint, and it is straight up gone now. We got Grammar, Luxray. What was up with those packs? Those are rough. Like, they're just simply, it was not the spice. We got Mimikyu V and one holo. Like, not even any character cards. I don't understand. How was it that bad? I don't know. That was rough. But I did get a code card in the trash. So there. Alrighty. Let me get those into your stack. I think we still have a stack for you at least. Or maybe yep, there we go. I found it. It was just a little one, just hiding in its little spot. And then I'm gonna take a quick second and grab my nail stuff, because this is gonna drive me crazy. I cannot stand when my thumbs, those are my least favorite nails to lose. It drives me crazy. So let me hurry and grab my nail stuff. I got it. So now I can fix my nail, my little nail thing, and yeah, that's the right size. Oh, you got sealed ones. Man, that's spicy. That's very spicy. I was always gonna keep a box of Eevee Heroes sealed, but then I accidentally had like more on the board than I actually had packs to fulfill, so I had to crack it because I didn't want to you know, disappoint people by being like, oh no, I don't actually have those, so you can't have those packs. Because I absolutely hate it when I have to do that. So I ended up opening it and I never ended up having the chance to get another one. So sad times. Oh man, my hand feels so much better now that I'm not missing the nail. For the $10 card? Well, I failed, unfortunately. Well, no, the packs failed us. The packs failed us. I didn't fail. I did what I came here to do, which was get that code card in the trash can. The packs, however, did not deliver the spice that we wanted, that we required. Who knows? It could have been you, Cody. It may very well may have been. Also, 6. 6 is the amount of packs I have left of Brilliant Stars. And I should try to figure out where the possible Battle Styles packs I have are, because that's just been on the board for a while with no actual number, but like, I just don't know. Is that... Aha! I found it! 1. Battle Styles is officially has a quantity on the board again, because I found 1. Just chilling there. Just vibing. Alright, let me check orders again real quick. 2 Brilliant Stars for giveaway. Alright, let's do it. Even though the packs disappointed, my throws did not. So we are doing a giveaway for 2 packs. Let's go ahead and for the first pack, we'll do a claim giveaway. So whoever can say claim in the chat first, it does have to be spelled correctly, gets this pack. And then for the second one, everybody can, let's see, how should we have people enter? Just send a message in the chat that just says the word star, and then we will get your name added to the wheel of names, and then we will spin to see who will win the second pack. Alright, and it looks like Lizard Man got the first claim in there. Congratulations. Let's go ahead and see what we can get for you. Hopefully some good birthday spice. We've got alchemy. We got something. This was better than the packs we were just opening. So we did something. And then there's the code card. Whoosh. It was close to the trash. We will go ahead and get those added into your stack. And then I will start adding people's names to the wheel. Since you won the claim one, you cannot enter this one, Lizard Man, but we will get everyone else added on. See, we got Eclipse, we have Ethan, and do I see we've got Nick. Got it. Let's see. If you want some cards, I'd highly recommend entering the giveaway for a chance to get some free stuff. Let's see. I think it's just those 3 so far. We'll give you guys another minute. Remember to enter. All you gotta do is send a message that says the word star in the chat, nothing else. Alrighty. Let me check orders real quick while we're giving everybody a chance to enter. Let's see. We got Blazer. We will add you as well. Alright, now we have 4 people in. Each will have a 25% chance of winning. Those are pretty decent odds. 25%. And we'll get Killer Turtle in here as well. Perfect. Now you have a 20% chance of winning. And let's see, where is my dice? Well, I found a dice that's not mine. One of my friends accidentally left one of their dice in a box of bulk they gave me. So I have their dice currently. I'll try and give it back to them. I got a 4. So we will pull up the Wheel of Names. There we go. We'll shuffle it 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now it is time to see who will be winning the second pack, thanks to Mamba for the giveaway. And it looks like it is going to Ethan. Congratulations on your win. Let's go ahead and move this back down there. And let's see what we can get for you. PokeStar not here for the star giveaway. That is in fact sad times. Alright, we got Hitmontop and a Wormadam. Fortunately, not too much spice there, but you know, free cards are free cards. Whoosh. And I did not make the code in the trash. But we'll go ahead and get those added. I feel like we still have a stack for you, Ethan. Let me look. We shall see. Got a lot of stacks right now. If any of you guys have had a stack for a long time, please do contact me about shipping so it doesn't expire and just like cease to exist. Because I don't want you guys to not get your cards, but I also don't want to have to store them forever. Maybe did we ship all your cards, or do we still have you a stack? Okay, see if it's just one of the sticky notes that is hiding. A lot of small sticky notes that keep getting stuck together. And like a group of large sticky notes that also keeps getting stuck together. Oh, yep, there it is. It was one of the large sticky notes that was getting stuck together. There we go. Got those in there. And then I have to contact you. I want my Dapper. Yes, the Dapper Combi. Very, very quality stuff. Evolving Sky ZTB. I do, but it's part of my personal collection and therefore not for sale. So yeah, I'm a keep that. It is for my collection of stuff that one day when I have my own place and actually have room to store stuff, it's gonna go in a beautiful fancy, probably on a beautiful fancy shelf. But if I'm suddenly rich for some reason, it'll go in a beautiful fancy display case instead. But for now, probably because my ultimate goal in life is to get enough cash to just buy a house for cash. No loans, no credit card, just straight up cash, straight bills. And that's gonna take a long time and a lot of cash. So so I probably won't have extras for huge display cases at that point. Evolving Skies is probably the best Pokemon set of 2021. It's all centered around the Eevee evolutions. That's what they're called. The Eeveelutions, as some say. But they're pretty popular cards. There's a lot of really valuable stuff in that set. It's one that people just can't get enough of, and the most recent reprint was way too small, so it just left people wanting even more that they are unable to get. At least for a reasonable price they're unable to get. Ooh, alright, we've got another order. We have 5 celebrations. Now I just have to figure out where the celebrations are. And let's hopefully get some spice out of these. Let's see, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4 celebrations. Now just to figure out where the 5th one is. That's not a celebrations pack. What in the world is this pack? This pile is... Wow, that's a lot of chaotic stuff. But that is not the celebrations. I hope I put the other celebrations... I hope I updated the amount of celebrations packs after I opened the second one and ate the code card from it. Maybe I didn't. Is there something else you would want instead of a 5th one? Because I might not have a 5th one or if there isn't something else you could want, I do have a couple spots I can check. I just have to pause the stream for a quick second to check for them, because I'd have to like climb on a chair and look in my closet, because I am short and all the spicy stuff in my closet is on like that top shelf, so very much out of my reach without standing on a chair. It's a very helpful chair. It comes in handy a lot. A small collection of like 10 Dapper cards. Oh, I love it. That is amazing. So strikes and boosters of evolving. I want more booster boxes of evolving. It's such a fun set. Very, very expensive and spicy though. Hey, welcome Tower Pats. How is it going? Man, we're getting lots of people in here. Just open a booster box instead. Now see, a booster box and a pack of celebrations are just a little bit different in price. But I can open 1/18 of a booster box of Astral, Radiance, Chilling Reign, or Lost Origin. Because 1/18 is 2 packs, which is 4 plus 4, which is 8, which is the price of a celebrations pack. I don't think anybody besides me and probably my boss, who I'm selling the booster boxes for, he also may have an issue with that if I sell a box for $8. Cause see, I'm on commission to sell the booster boxes. Most of the stuff I sell is mine, but the booster boxes I have right now are, in fact, not mine, so I can't give them away for free. Just a MetaZoo? We can do a MetaZoo. Man, I am not gonna lie, I completely forgot that I had more packs of MetaZoo. Like, I was thinking the other day about kind of wanting to get more, and then like, I literally have packs of it. I just forgot, I guess. And then that'll leave you with $3 store credit, I guess, if you want to use that towards a future purchase. Anyways, let's see what we can do with the celebrations and the MetaZoo pack. Starting off with a Reshiram, we have Cosmog. Hey! Right off the bat, we got a Blastoise. And Professor's Research. There is our code card. Whoosh. Unfortunately, I do not have any magic cards for sale at the moment, or at least not packs. I do have singles. If you're looking for magic singles, I do have a handful that are for sale, but I always open all the magic packs that I have whenever I get them. Or wait, no, I do have one sealed pack I could sell, except that it's just a box topper from a Dominaria box, but it is a pack. Sell it for a solid $5, because I think that's what they're listed at on TCG Player. Unfortunately, that is the only sealed magic that I could sell, because I just open all the rest of it. I really wish I had the self-control to keep more on hand. Oh, there's something. We got Zamazenta. But I always just open all the magic. Like last night, I opened a whole Dominaria United collector box. I didn't even open it on stream though. Because I didn't stream last night, but I was really excited to open it. So you have Lost Origin sealed. Yes, as you can see on the board, I do have full booster boxes and Elite Trainer boxes to sell of Lost Origin. We'll put it in a celebration sleeve. How fitting, right? 150! Blazer secretly is just flexing the UPCs he's gonna have. Hey, it was great having you, Lizard Man. Happy birthday again, and I hope you have a great night. Get some good sleep, or just any sleep. Please sleep. You should sleep. As somebody who does not get enough sleep regularly, I highly recommend sleep. Oh, that's a nice spice there. We got the Umbreon. I was not ready for that. Very nice spice. Been a hot second since I have seen one of these. Spicy Umbreon Star. Get that sleeved up nicely for you. That's good stuff. We take those. You don't sleep, but I'm telling you to sleep. It'll be the best birthday present you can give yourself. Whoosh. That one went, it was so close to the trash, but instead it went right behind the trash. I work nights too, but that's entirely by choice and only for like technically three of my jobs. But I mean, the game store, I do technically work at nighttime sometimes, because I do usually have shifts from like 4 p.m. to like 9 or 10 in Lunala, but that's not super late. But stream, TCG player, and my hilltop job, I usually do all at night between the hours of 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. That's my ideal time to work, usually just because I can't sleep. So what else am I gonna do? Let's see, I think the card trick was 2 or 4, but I don't remember, so we'll just do 2. We've got a Lightning Storm, Flame Aura, Breakfast Aliens, Grunch Road Monster, Roswell Recreation, the Seven Thunders, Kodiak Dinosaur, Flare Up, Static Halt, we've got a Speedmon, it's almost like a Pokemon, and an Iridescent Orb, and a Tree Token. So it was 3 to the front. I was close. 47 jobs. I mean, I might as well at this point. I collect jobs. I'm a job collector. I collect them. Lots of jobs. I have fun with it. Alright, well, I would say that went very well. I got the Blastoise and the Umbreon. I don't know how good these cards are, but they are cards. And this one has like 5 legs. So I think that means it's good. But we will go ahead and get those added into your stack. Let's see. I know I just barely put something in your stack, but now I have to remember where it is. There we go. Got it. That's true. I am a vampire. Yeah. I usually leave that part out when I talk about having insomnia, but that is definitely a large impactor, though I still can sleep. It's usually just during the daylight hours, because not like I can go outside anyways. I just turn to dust. That'd be very, very inconvenient. Hilltop, yes, I do work for them. That is my 4th job. I have mostly helped behind the scenes, though at some point I may help with some of their streams and stuff. I haven't had a chance to yet, but currently I am sorting bulk and helping set up their TCG player store, and also I've gotten to help ship out orders. But yeah, Hilltop is my 4th job. Is pretty great stuff. I quite enjoy their fun little community that they've got. I'm excited to do more. At some point, I hopefully will get to help with their Whatnot streams, which will be really nice because that might help me figure out how to work towards doing my own Whatnot streams eventually. But yeah, the Hilltop, Nick lives like 15 minutes from me, and he's actually been someone that I've gotten a lot of Pokemon from over the last year. So I would buy so much stuff from him, and one day he was like, hey, so I know you're super busy, but would you be interested in working for Hilltop? And I was just like, it was actually kind of crazy, because literally, so one day, I'd kind of been thinking as I was driving to work, I was like, it's probably time for me to look into getting a 2nd/4th job, because I'm not, making the best money at my other job, and I do need to eventually save up to move out of my parents' basement. And some ad came on for an Amazon job, and I'm like, well, I mean, it's decent pay. I could possibly look into that, but of course that is not ideal. So but later that day, after work and stuff, I went to pick up some stuff from Nick, And that's what he was like, hey, would you be interested in working for Hilltop? And I was like, you could not have picked a better day to ask me, because I was just thinking that it's about time for me to get another job. So yeah, it worked out quite nicely. I will probably eventually make a video with, I feel really bad, but I don't actually remember her real name. I don't know if she has her name on anything though, but yes, there is a chance that I will one day make a video with Mama Hilltop. I have met her. I've met her in person. We had some random conversation. I don't remember what it was about. I just remember it was really weird. Super duper random. But yes, they have been opening lots of Lost Origins. It is thanks to them that I have like the Incandescent Arcana and stuff, and most of my Lost Origins. So pretty nice, pretty epic. And they did, man. They didn't tell me that they pulled the alt-art. I'm sure next time I see Nick, he'll probably mention it though. On the Wednesday before release, they did a big stream. While they were streaming, I was in the garage packing orders, and but they went through like 27 booster boxes, I think, and they only pulled like 2 alt-arts. It was wild, but I'm glad they finally got a good one. Like some good stuff. Got that Giratina. I mean, Pat Flynn. You know what's cool is I remember back when Pat Flynn randomly showed up on my stream, and that was when I learned about what the check mark meant. That when someone has a check mark next to their name, that means they're verified. But yeah, he used to come and hang out a little bit. There was probably about a month where he would stop by every now and then. Used to sometimes get a couple packs. It was crazy. Haven't seen him in a really long time though, but it was fun stuff. And yeah, he has a really big channel. His regular channel as well as his Pokemon channel are both quite successful. But I think that was kind of the whole point of, I think, him making the Pokemon channel, was seeing how successful he could make a channel in a short period of time, because I think a lot of his regular YouTube channels stuff is about entrepreneurship and like getting started on things like YouTube. So it's kind of like a example, like an experiment to kind of show that what he recommends doing works. Pretty cool for certain. You do a collab with them. Yeah, I think we basically what we agreed on when I started working for them was that I can talk about them on my stream and advertise Hilltop, and that I am allowed to, when I do streams for them, advertise my own channel and stuff. So it's pretty nice, and we made it. We came to a good agreement there, so that we're both benefiting from it. I'm probably gonna benefit a little bit more since my channel is a good bit smaller. And I mean, he also owns an actual online store, which is more than I can say, but it definitely works out pretty well in my opinion. But yeah, hopefully first, like right now I'm mostly just working on like taking care of their bulk, and we're going to be working on making their TCG player site, but after that hopefully I'll get to do some actual streaming for them. I don't know when, but eventually. It should be pretty fun though. Let's see. I'm gonna hurry and check orders real quick. I realized that I got distracted from checking those for a second. But yeah, you know, it's been pretty fun times working with them. I was pretty excited about working with them, and it's been pretty nice little job so far. I keep talking about my alt art, it's making me so sad. Well, I'm very, very glad that you enjoy my stream. I mean, honestly, I love our little community here, and I used to be really active watching a lot of other PokeTubers channels. Of course, that was before I had 4 jobs. That was back when I had 0 jobs. But now I rarely have time to watch other channels, but it's always fun when I see people that I used to like always join in their streams or were a part of their channel. Like, for example, Totodile Tales. I used to watch a lot of his stuff and join his streams, and he'll still stop by every now and then, which is always fun. Hey, welcome, Jason. How's it going? I mean, honestly now, I almost don't watch any YouTube. Usually, the last time I pulled up YouTube was to pull up the podcast that my commander friends have made, because I'm going to be in one of their podcasts, and so I wanted to see if they had the episode up of me playing with them, or if it was a different episode. It was a different episode, but when they post one with me in it, they promised to to keep it clean and bleep out any swears so that I can advertise it and y'all can watch the podcast episode with me. But that's like the only reason I've been on YouTube in like a month. Otherwise, I'm just like on YouTube Studio doing my own streams. I do not have the time. But I mean, you know, 4 jobs will do you like that. Let's see. Maybe get more stream during the day. I mean, I could potentially do better if I stream during the day, but unfortunately that's not usually that much of an option, because usually afternoon and evening I'm either at work or playing Commander, and I sleep for the first half of the day. The usual time that I wake up is between noon and 1 in the afternoon, because my insomnia is always really bad, so I fall asleep at like 4 or 5 a.m. most nights. And at the end of, you know, all of that, there is no time to stream during the day. So nighttime is when I stream, because I am conveniently and also inconveniently awake. Yes, we can take a quick look at your stack. Let's see. Got a good little small stack here. This is a Mimikyu. We've got a Roserade character, Thornton Full Art, random stuff. We got Drampa, Flareon, Raichu, the Metazoo cards, Umbreon, Pikachu, Zamazenta, and Blastoise. That is all of the spice for your stack. Probably no, because I really don't like TikTok. I've been very anti-TikTok for a very, very long time. I do technically have a TikTok account. I was coerced into making it though, and I deleted TikTok immediately after, because, you know, I made the account, so they couldn't force me to make an account again, you know. But there are like a few of my random shorts on there. Randomly, I uploaded like a couple more to them, but I just don't love TikTok. I mean, it's definitely a good way to get content out there and give it a chance to go viral. But I just can't get into it, and I don't really have enough time to invest in really getting content on there, working on like the quality, advertising it and stuff. It is just something I do not have the time for, and I don't think it would be productive enough to be worth making the time for it. Gengar alt art. I mean, when I sold it to you, what did I sell it to you for? Probably 95 or 100, maybe 105? Recently it went up to 150. I don't know if it's still at 150, but let's see. Looks like it's maybe like 140 now. See? Whoop! Lightly Played's going around 130. Let's see, lowest gold star seller near mint, 157. So yes, it very much went up quite a good little bit. I know, but yeah, a few of the alt arts have been going up yet. I wonder where Espeon is at. Let's... Espeon. Oh yeah, that one's gone up too. Nice. Espeon is one that I bought from a friend because they didn't care and I wanted it, so I do have one Espeon. I never got the Mew. It's just not my favorite. I should have one of these somewhere. I just don't know where. I do have the Zellaveire. I remember because I pulled it the day after my birthday, the day that I bought a sword and also had my job interview for the game store. That was one of the best days of my life. That one's kind of been going back up. He got down there for a second, went down to 20, but he's up around 30 now. Let's see, let me hurry and check the chat real quick. I can give those away. Oh, alright. We might do some more exciting giveaways then. I do need to sleep during the day. It be that way. So 3 decent hits. Do a will or something. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's see. Yeah, so whoever wants to enter the giveaway, let's go with send a message in the chat that says the word, what should we go with this time? Pizza. Because I like pizza, but I haven't eaten pizza in like 2 weeks. I should eat some pizza. Except eating pizza requires money, and I don't like spending money on things. Though I guess my mom did give me some money so that I can feed myself this month. Because, like, I almost never eat dinner at home with my family because I'm always at work during dinner time. So, duplicate alt arts. What would it take? Probably like triple whatever they're going for in TCG Player. I really do not want to part with them. Let's see. Got a few people entering the giveaway. We got Eclipse. Let's get Ethan on there. Blazer as well. And hey, welcome Christian. How's it going? Get you on the wheel. There you go. And we got 4 people so far and Nick. And let me grab your stack again so we can actually show people what the prizes are gonna be. Let's see. So we have Thornton. We got Umbreon. And we got Blastoise. Because those are the spicy ones. Which ones do we have? No, see, the problem with that is I don't know for sure. The only one that I'm certain of that I have is the Articuno. Set money towards UPC. Perfect, thank you. I will add that to the note that I have been keeping track of. Where is my pen / marker? There is a pen. That's not a pen, that's a marker. I just cannot remember what Sharpies are, I guess. Alright. Got that written down. Neato. Alrighty. And we've got Cubone and James and Jason. We'll add you all in as well. Alright, so far we've got 8 entries. Pretty solid. Let's give it like 1 more minute. Just a reminder for anybody that did not catch it earlier to enter the giveaway. All you gotta do is say the word pizza in the chat. A message with just the word pizza. And then you'll have a chance to win Thornton, Umbreon, or Blastoise. And let's see how many times we're gonna shuffle. Oh, it went off camera. But it was a 4 again. I'm really good at rolling the same numbers on dice today. Earlier when we were playing... I just realized I didn't even tell you guys that I was playing Magic earlier today. But after my shift at work, one of my commander friends, they've been working on a new deck and they wanted to test it, and asked if anybody wanted to come play, and so I was like, yeah, after I get off work I can play. And so during the game we played. I had to borrow my manager's deck because all my decks were at home, and I wasn't going to spend 40 minutes to drive home and back. That also cost me like $5 in gas, so I did not want to do that. But I was playing this one card, Mana Vault, that on your upkeep you have to, technically you're supposed to flip a coin and pick heads or tails, and if you get it right, nothing happens, but if you get it wrong, you lose 3 life for having this card out on the field. And so I was just rolling a dice instead of flipping a coin, because that's way easier. So I first went even, and then I rolled a 1, so I got hit. Second time, I said even again, I rolled a 1, and I was like, okay, we're not doing that anymore. So on my next turn, I said odd, and I can't remember for sure. It was either a 1 or a 3 that time. And then the time after that, it was also a 3. So I was like, I guess I can only roll odd numbers, at least for that game. But now I can only roll the number 4, it would seem. Alright. We got a few more people to add to the giveaway. Got Keith, welcome. Welcome to Chase as well. Getting everyone in the chat tonight, right in time for a very spicy giveaway. I do take really good care of my cards. At least the spicy pricey ones. The not very spicy ones though. I mean, technically the reason that this pile isn't as well taken care of is because there's a bunch of cards that a friend gave me from their bulk. No, that's not the pile. That's the pile of stuff that I was looking for, but it's just this whole pile of just unsleeved cards. You got full art trainers, got some V-stars, spicy full arts, character cards, Radiance, lots more character cards, VMAX, V-star, bunch of Vs. Oh, that's really should be, so a lot of stuff that should be sleeved, but none of that is currently sleeved because I just got it from my friend and have not taken the time to sleeve it. I mean, it's all been taken care of, like they haven't been thrown around and stuff, just nicely set in a box, but they don't have sleeves on them. But all of my nice cards that I would sell have sleeves, and usually top loaders too. Alrighty, let's see. I don't think we've got any more entries, any more Japanese Pokemon sets. Right now I only have the Incandescent Arcana, but I do intend to continue stocking Japanese stuff. But as for like older Japanese sets, it's more gonna be if there's someone that wants me to get a hold of a certain set for them in specific, or if like a lot of people want a certain set, I can get it then too. But let me think. I don't know that there's anything else I can for sure get right now, but like as new sets come out, I should always be able to get them within 2 weeks of release. It's just not ever sure quite when I will get it. Alrighty. How many packs are left in the Last Origin? I think the last box we were opening of Lost Origin, there are only 2 packs left from it. I do have this, like, just less than half opened Astral box though. You have chickens? Yes, I have 6 pet chickens, and they are amazing. VMAX Climax. I had some VMAX Climax a couple weeks ago, but now I do not. Yes, I'm excited for Paradigm Trigger. It's gonna be pretty wild. Anyways, I think we are ready to do our giveaway. Let's shuffle it 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go. Let's start with the Thornton. Then we'll do the Blastoise and then the grand prize of the Umbreon. So let's go ahead and see who will be winning the Thornton. He'll just vibe here on the side, and it looks like he is going to Chase. Congratulations on your win. I think we have a little pile going for you. Let me check real quick so you can get that in there. Yep. There it is. Alright. Full Art Thornton going in your stack. Then next up we have the Blastoise. Let's go ahead and see who will be winning the Blastoise. It looks like it is going to... Oh, it's gonna be a little close. And it's going to Ethan. Congratulations on your Blastoise. We will get that added into your stack. There we are. And now time for the grand prize, Umbreon Star from Celebrations. Let's see who our winner is gonna be. This is the extra spicy one. Oh, it's gonna be another close one. And congratulations to Jason, you have won the Umbreon Star. I will get this added into your stack. Definitely a very, very nice addition. And thank you to Mamba for donating the cards for the giveaway. I'm sure we all very much appreciate it. Although it's from other sets. The Arcana is the only one that I know that I for sure have a duplicate of, so it is the only one that I currently would sell, because I don't know what else I have. If you want to email me to remind me to check, I won't have time to look through my stuff for other alt arts tonight, but maybe Thursday, because I don't have work on Thursdays, so I probably can look through stuff Thursday, but I won't really have time tonight. But anyways, I am going to check orders real quick, see if we've got anything else to open. Yes, we've got 2 Lost Origin for Keith. Let's do it. Let's see what we can get for you. Hopefully some good old spice, because we want some spice. I want to pull somebody in alt art from this set. The only alt art I pulled has been off camera, so we seriously need to get somebody in alt art. We have Medicham and Honchkrow. Nothing much for that one. Here's our code card. Whoosh. I'm selling you the Articuno. Alrighty. We can discuss that. Like I said, I'm not willing to let it go for a low price or medium price, only a high price. Ooh, alrighty. We've got Radiant Gardevoir. Very nice. Go ahead and sleeve that up. None of the Eevees are for sale though. None of those little silly Eevees. Whoosh. I would sure love it if they did a Cosmic Eclipse reprint, but I have not heard anything about it. The last time they almost did a Cosmic Eclipse reprint, they cancelled it. Imagine the emotional roller coaster that I was on during that time. I was shattered, absolutely shattered, when they were like, never mind, we're not gonna do it. It's like, how could you get my hopes up like that? Give me the hope that I might just be able to get a Cosmic Eclipse booster box, which has been my dream. That has been like the one thing since when I very first got into Pokemon until now. The one thing that I have always wanted and never gotten was a Cosmic Eclipse booster box. So yeah, I would really love it if they'd actually reprint it. Alright, let me get those in your stack real quick, and then I think we have another order. Let's see. There it is. I found your stack. Get that in there. And then let me refresh. The Pokemon is printed on the back of the card. I have not seen that, but that sounds exciting. They're doing the VMAX Eevee collection box reprints. I have seen and heard about that. I haven't found any yet, but we will hope for the best. Hopefully I can get a hold of some. 2 more, let's do it. Go ahead and open another box. Hopefully this is the box of spice. Hey, it was great having you, Mamba. Have a lovely night. Alright, let me hurry and shuffle these real quick, because that is what I have been told to do. At work, we always shuffle all of our booster boxes, because Yu-Gi-Oh! Boxes are extremely mappable. I have watched it so many times, seeing them just, it literally is just mapped out, like, it just simply is. But, oh, they have done some Cosmic Eclipse in collection boxes, but I've heard nothing about it being printed, like, in its own products, you know, booster boxes and ETBs, which is what I want, but even one pack, I mean, is pretty fantastic. I will take any Cosmic Eclipse I can get a hold of. Alright, 2 more packs for Keith. Let's get even more spice this time. Alrighty, we got Roserade and a Magearna. Nothing much for the first one. There's our code card. Whoosh! Celebrations reprints. Now that is hard to believe. Because why would they reprint Celebrations? It was a 25th anniversary set. That was literally like a year ago. Arazu and Dugong. Those ones were kind of rough, I'm not gonna lie. Just a little bit of a lack of spice there. We will get these into your stack, however. There we are. Then let me tidy up my desk real quick. These become slightly chaotic. I mean, it's always slightly chaotic. It's just returning to being slightly chaotic. Oh, I was supposed to put... Actually, I've got some cards in here I gotta take out for someone. None of those. I need the Gengars. Where did they go? Because I gotta actually respond to them about the Gengars they wanted. There we go. There's one Gengar. Where? And there's the promo Gengar. Now I just need to figure out where in the world the character card Gengar went. Because I had multiple of those. And they will probably want that one. Oh well, hopefully I find it eventually. They're at Walmart's. Man, Walmart's and the stuff that they get from Pokemon is just absolute chaos. Like, that's the only way I can think of to describe it. It's just absolute chaos. Ooh, alright, we do have another order. 5 Lost Origin for Christian. Let's do it. Let's see, that's 4 and 5. We will see what spice we can get for ya. The boxes and ETBs. That's crazy. I would have never guessed that. Litbug, and we got Goodra V-Star. We love my boy Goodra. Or at least I love Goodra. He's so cute. Very quality Pokemon. 10 out of 10. Would pull a Goodra again. Whoosh. We got more Gengars. Which Gengars? Depends on which ones you are looking for. And also, the person that asked me about them previously does get first dibs on my Gengars right now because I did in fact tell them that they could have my extra Gengars. There's empty shelves in Hawaii. I mean, I feel like this time of year, it's gonna probably get a little bit chaotic again. Not as much as the last couple years. But we are getting close to the holidays. A lot of people are going to want it for the holidays. And then, of course, you know, lots of special promotion items. Ooh, Kyurem. Which scalpers and collectors alike will very much want to get a hold of, especially with these Zard boxes coming out. A lot of people really want those, but I don't know how everyone is gonna be able to get them other than from GameStop, because apparently they just have infinite Zard UPCs. But yeah, definitely a lot of stuff that's gonna be keeping things busy. We got Machamp and Hoopa. Alright, overall, I would say those were some pretty solid packs. Whoosh. Of course, I am partially biased because I just love Goodra. But we did get a very nice Kyurem as well. Go ahead and get those into your stack. I think we still have a stack for you, unless we shipped it out. Maybe we shipped it out. I don't know. I will look and see. We will find out shortly. Let's see, not that box. Aha, it is in this box. Found it. Oh yeah, because you've got the lady full art in there. Alright, there we go. Got those added in, and then let me go ahead and refresh again real quick. This holidays. Yes! Pokemon probably makes lots and lots of money around the holidays. Like at work lately, we've been getting ready for all the holiday stuff because, you know, the holiday shopping is pretty extreme everywhere. So, we've been like stocking up on board games lately. I don't know that we'll really be getting a ton in terms of like holiday trading cards stock, but like, I don't know. Christian can have one of my Kieran VMAXs. Alright. Yeah, we can do that. Let me... It's kind of funny. Your guys' stacks are literally right next to each other. So it will not be moving very far. Alright, let me see. I just got to find the Kieran VMAX. That is not a Kieran VMAX. Are you sure you didn't send them out? I'm seeing Giratina, Superior, Jinx, Ho-Oh, Umbreon. Maybe you have two separate stacks? Let me investigate real quick, because I do have a few people that accidentally have two stacks for. Oh, yep. Yep, you do have a second stack. That would be the case. There we go. Alright, we will get your stacks consolidated into a singular stack. Let's see. There we go. It's fixed now. Now they are together. Unbroken Bonds is an amazing set. I highly recommend it. It is a tag team set. Tag teams are incredibly valuable, incredibly popular, and incredibly unique. Any set with tag teams in it, I highly recommend. If you can get a hold of it at a decent price, you should. It is very much going to be worth it. Alright, we will add this spicy Kyurem to Christian stack to go with the V. So now you got both the Kyurems. They can be buddies. Or I guess they could be the same Kyurem, you know, just evolved. Alright, let me refresh orders again real quick. Probably gonna have to wrap up soon. It is almost 2 a.m. And I feel like I'm forgetting something that I need to do today, but, you know, if all else fails, I will just remember tomorrow when I'm busy and probably not get it done till Saturday. But we'll hope I can remember what I'm supposed to do. I don't know, maybe there was nothing. Maybe I'm just tricking myself, but I feel like there was something that I was thinking about needing to do. But I guess it's a mystery for the time being. But yeah, we can go another 10-15 minutes, but then I will have to call it a night. I have no idea if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll try to stream since I randomly didn't stream on Monday. Like, that's very unusual for me, but it depends on how late I get home from Commander. I probably shouldn't stay out too late to play Commander, but at the same time, I do have Thursday off, so like, I can just sleep all day if I stay out late. But I don't know, I'll probably be tired. Because on Commander days, I always open the store, work for 4 hours, play Commander at the store for 2.5 hours, and then after that I usually play Commander for 1.5 to 3 more hours, sometimes 4. 1.5 to 4 hours, and then I get home at like midnight or 1 a.m. and it's very late. Stop playing Commander! You see, I spend most of the rest of my time making money, so I feel like I am validated in playing Commander 2 or 3 times a week. because I do spend a good few hours on it, but I would consider I don't use like the time that I have energy to play Commander. I play Commander when I'm tired. It's kind of like a refresher. Those parts of the day where if I was at home trying to work, I would just be too tired and end up just sitting on my phone for like an hour to recharge. So, you know, sometimes it's longer than an hour that I play Commander, but I feel very justified in playing Commander. Though, of course, playing like 15 to 20 hours a week, that is a bit excessive, but usually I play closer to probably like 6 or 7, maybe 10 hours a week. But I enjoy it. It's the only social activity besides, I mean, I guess working at the game store is technically, I have to be social, but sometimes I can just work in the back and sort stuff, so I like doing that. I like hiding in the back and sorting stuff. Anyways, we got another order. We have 3 more Lost Origin for Christian. Let's see what we can get for you out of this one. Hopefully a little bit more space. We need some more space for tonight. We got Hunter and Cramorant. Look at this silly guy. I love him. Cramorant is great. Very quality Pokemon. Whoosh. I thought it was gonna go in the trash, but it unfortunately did not. Ooh, also, random fun thing. So, ooh, Sableye. I mentioned earlier that I'm wearing a skirt today. It's a brand new skirt, and it's pretty great, because I ordered it from an online store 2 days ago, and I was expecting it to take about, not 2 days ago, like 3 or 4 days ago. And I was expecting it to like take a week and a half to come. Wow, those packs were rough. But instead, it came in about 2 days. I'm like, I didn't expect Prime shipping, but I received Prime shipping. Oh, sadly, it was only half my order, but it did also come with these really cool earrings. But I was quite surprised by how quickly it got here, and so that was pretty epic. Alrighty, I will get those added into your stack. Not the most spicy, but I know the Sableye is cool. It's a reverse of a holofoil, so I at least think that's fun. Some people like it. I think it's fun. I don't know what everybody else thinks. I do believe we've got another order. Let me refresh real quick. Let's see. Alright, we got some Lost Origin for Blazer. Let's do it. Got 5 packs. The rest of the booster box must be good if we've been getting so many dead packs. Haven't seen any full art secret rares yet. Or alt arts. I really want to pull somebody at alt art. Alright, we got Ice Horse and Magcargo code card. Whoosh. It was close. So close to going in the trash. On to the next pack. Wow, I'm struggling to open this. I got it. We have... Ooh. That's kind of spicy. This is one of the main cards that I have wanted to see from this set. Oh my goodness, I'm so jealous. I'm very, very, very jealous. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. I love him. I love him. Adorable. Let's get him in top loader. Why is he so cute? I can't even. It's just a cute little baby Pikachu. Oh, that's precious. Oh, I love that. That's very cute. That is very, very, very cute. Very quality pull there. There's our code card. It is red, technically. But red is kind of based on ash. So, like, kind of? Kind of. It's almost ash. Ninjao and Clefable. It's like as close as you can be to ash without being ash. Whoosh. Wow, that was a bad throw. I hit a piece of paper on my printer. Fortunately, I didn't knock the piece of paper off of my printer, but the code card just kind of like flopped onto the floor. Alright, next pack we have Stunfisk and Haunchcrow. I just realized my camera's at a funky angle. That is better. There's a code card. Whoosh. Nice. That one got in the trash. That one got right in there. Alright, and we got one more. If I can get this pack open, I'm struggling. There we go. We got it. Let's see if we can get one more bit of spice. I don't feel like we need more, but I'd love some more. That doesn't count. That's negative spice. I apologize that you guys had to see this. But we will sleeve it up nonetheless. And then place it under the Pikachu. Because the Pikachu is what is important. Whoosh! Oh, that was really close to the trash. I'm so jealous. That is such a fantastic pull. Like I said, one of my favorite cards in the set. The two Pikachus. The three Pikachus. I put like 5 of the regular Pikachu. But this is the first Pikachu V that we've seen of the character card. That's cute. Amazing. I think this might be the best Pikachu card of Sword and Shield. It's amazing. I love it. I mean, the VMAX one's really cool too. I don't know between the V and the VMAX which I like best, but either way, I love it. Congrats on an amazing hit. We will go ahead and get those into a stack for you. Let's see. There we are. And then let's refresh orders again real quick. How's the condition? We can check it real quick. As for the centering on the front, it is pretty on point. The centering on the front is looking very, very neat. As for the back, maybe a little bit smaller on the top than the bottom, but I think left and right are pretty sweet. All of the corners are looking pretty clean. It is a very, very nice looking Pikachu. Absolutely gorgeous. We'll go ahead and get it added into your stack. And then I will finish checking orders because that's what I was doing. I don't think we've got any more yet. We got about 5-ish more minutes before I wrap up. Alrighty, yes. I'm just gonna keep thinking about the Pikachu. It's so cute. It's amazing. Very, very quality card, in my opinion. I mean, like, that and the Pikachu VMAX. Some of my main chases. Of course, besides the, Giratina Altart and the Aerodactyl Altart. Those ones are pretty spicy. I don't know. See, I've never pulled the Giratina, but I pulled both the Japanese and the English Aerodactyl Altart. Neither of them for me, but I still gotta pull them, which was cool. So I guess now I just need to pull the Giratina for someone. For me, someone else. Either way works. But playing the Aerodactyl, that was fun stuff. Pulled one for Jason and then one for one of my friends that I play Commander with. They're like my only Commander friend that's also into Pokemon. They also sometimes open Yu-Gi-Oh, but they do not play Yu-Gi-Oh. They make fun of Yu-Gi-Oh instead. They also used to work with me at the card shop, so yeah, I pulled him a very, very spicy Aerodactyl. I was also technically at work while I pulled the Aerodactyl, but it was fine. I mean, my manager, he was the one that pulled the Giratina. Out of the 8 packs, I think, total, that he has opened of the set, he pulled the Giratina. And that about sums up my manager's luck with opening packs. 8 packs. All it took to get the Giratina. I also pulled the Karen V full art, which is pretty spicy. 8 packs. It was pretty solid. He also got a full art trainer. I don't know if there was anything else crazy besides those, but he pulled the chase cards, so. And then he decided to buy it to use as a bookmark, which I find to be very respectable. Not everybody agrees with it. I think it's entertaining. The Aerodactyl that got traded into the store, he also decided to buy to use as a bookmark, which once again I find to be pretty respectable. Until one day it gets lost in a book forever. How much would the shipping be? Your shipping, it should probably be like $5.50. Rates are going up a little bit since it's getting into the holiday season, but it shouldn't be too much. Hey, welcome Pokeboys. Nice to have you join. Aerodactyl, yeah, the Aerodactyl is so incredibly spicy. Haven't seen a ton of them pulled, but somehow I've gotten to pull the English and the Japanese one. It was pretty good times, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, because my friend was not getting too many good pulls. Like, the box they'd opened before was just complete L. It was rough. And then, so he started opening this I think it was his 4th box, and he let me open a couple packs, and the first one was like nothing, second nothing, third, hey, I think you got your luck back, Aerodactyl. It was a very good time. I had fun with that. So I mean, technically I have pulled 2 alt arts, but I haven't opened either of them on stream. But you know, one was for me. It is just my least favorite alt art in the set. I don't know if I still have it sitting around over here. Oh, he is. This one. He's just chilling, you know, being there, vibing next to a bunch of other stuff. Also, I finally got the Mimikyu. I've got the Mimikyu V. Now I just need to get the VMAX character card, and I will be complete. I have both my Mimikyus, and then I'll just have to somehow get the Pikachus. This one I got from a friend, but I should have bought the Mimikyu VMAX when we had one in at work, but I instead bought a bunch of magic stuff. But I've been trying to control my magic spending a little more so that I can buy some of the singles that I want. So I mean, I did get my Magikarp. Of course, that was technically a gift. Wherever. Oh, I put him away. Unless I just put him over here. I did my Magikarp. I did pick him up the other day. Isn't he beautiful? I love it. I love it so much. Amazing. I was so excited to find out that we got that in at work. So yeah, good stuff. Alrighty. Let me check orders one last time. I think it is probably time to call it night. It's exactly 2 a.m. I have to be at work in exactly 12 hours now. In the time between then, I'm gonna eat some really weird food, probably some frozen fruit and a bread roll. Maybe clean the code cards off my floor, maybe not. Possibly do some sorting. Remember that I want to get some sleep tonight. Get distracted for 2 more hours and then sleep. I mean, Magikarp. So Flapple is my favorite Pokemon, and Arceus is my second favorite Pokemon. But Magikarp is the best Pokemon. This is not an opinion, this is just a fact. Magikarp is the best Pokemon. Simple as that. 3 Giratina. Man, no Aerodactyl. Man, I love the Rotom. I would really love to see that one as well, but that is the one alt art from this set that I have not seen in person yet. Just the other 3. I've gotten to see and hold all of the other 3, just not the Rotom. And it's such a cool card. I don't know that I'm gonna sell the Meowth anymore. I would have sold it like a week ago, but then you like just didn't want it anymore, so I don't know if I still really want to sell it. I don't know if it's gone down either way though. Persicure. Its name is so hard to spell. It's a struggle. It's still kind of up there. It's like 45, but I don't know. I might end up hanging on to it. Like I said, I don't really want to sell as many of my singles anymore. The only singles that I'm selling currently are just like the playable cards that I don't want because they're not collectible. But I don't know. I doubt you want him because he's still pretty expensive. Yeah, the Aerodactyl is done pretty well. It shot up right after release. I mean, I think people realized how hard the pull rates were, and also who doesn't want the Aerodactyl. Yeah, it hit about 170. It looks like it's around 130 right now. Let's see. Yeah, the lowest gold star seller I'm seeing is 131. Yeah, so that's a lot better than the 90 it was at release. And Giratina, what is Giratina at? Giratina went up to like 270. Looks like near mint from a gold star seller is 225. So nice and up there. Yes, I did in fact get your payment for shipping. You are good to go. I should be doing shipping either tonight or tomorrow. It depends on what I decide to do and whether or not I remember what it was that I needed to do. But either today or tomorrow, I will get it sent out. The Giratina, it really is so spicy. Yeah, by either today or tomorrow, I will get it shipped out. It should definitely probably arrive by like Friday or Saturday, based on what shipping time normally is. Giratina is so nice, man. Like, that would be so fun to have one. But yeah, if Meowth goes down to 36, I'm probably just gonna keep it at that point. Like, that's not even half of a magic box. It's not. I don't know if I want to sell it anymore. Like, I was willing to sell it when I first pulled it, but then you didn't want it anymore, and so I kind of got like reattached to it. But not that I like it. I don't like Persicure, but it is an alt art, and I did share a whole story behind why I don't want to sell alt arts as much anymore. No, yeah, I do not like Galarian Meowth, and Persicure is something that I don't think should exist. But it is an alt art, and it's like, what, the 4th best card in the set, I think? It's definitely up there. Let's see, I don't even know where the Rotom is at right now. Where is that spicy Rotom? Giratina's number 1, Aerodactyl number 2, Rotom is number 3, Persicure is number 4. It's the 4th best card. That's pretty good. People do really like Meowth. They do be liking Meowth. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna take 36 for it. That is a no for me. Anyways, I really should wrap up stream. I will get your Pikachu sent on its way soon, and I'll probably try and stream tomorrow. It should be fun times. I need to restock on a few packs, but I don't know when that'll happen. Maybe eventually. I gotta ask Hilltop if he's got any other packs for me. Yeah, the Giratina is also playable, which makes it even better. Gotta love it when they make spicy versions of playable cards. That's part of why Gengar is so expensive. Very, very playable. Giratina gonna be the same story. Yes, they are quite the deck flex for sure. Alright, well, I think that is where we're gonna wrap up for tonight. Thank you guys very much for watching. It's definitely a fun time, and I will see y'all next time.